I was on Google Earth the other day and I saw something kind of strange.
A brown line running across the country between London and Birmingham. I'd never seen it before, and there was nothing else like it. This is the route of HS2, a high-speed rail line that's currently under construction between London and Birmingham. When it's finished, it'll be a massive upgrade for England's rail network. But why can I see it at this scale? I can't see any other railway, or any roads for that matter. My first thought was that it must be some quirk with Google Earth. If you zoom in, parts of the line disappear. Maybe something weird happened when they were stitching together the satellite images. But then I found this photo from the US government's Landsat 8, taken in February 2025, and yeah, that confirms it. HS2 is clearly visible in satellite imagery right now.
But just because you can see it on a satellite image, that doesn't necessarily mean it's visible from space. I mean, first of all, what does that even mean? Do you mean someone that's just above the atmosphere, or are you talking about someone that's on the moon? I think right now when I hear the phrase visible from space, I imagine something that would be visible to the naked eye from an astronaut on the International Space Station. After all, that's the highest point that any human is going to be looking from right now. The ISS orbits at an altitude of about 420 kilometers. So let's set Google Earth to that altitude and a middling field of view and see what we can see.
This is the Great Wall of China. Can you see it? It's in the center of the image right now, but despite popular belief, it's actually one of the more difficult things to see. Things like cities are way easier to spot. This is a huge complex of greenhouses in southern Spain. It's absolutely massive and, yeah, definitely visible from space. So now from the same altitude, let's have a look at England and... yeah, I mean, it's not as eye-catching, but it's definitely there. And if you compare it to this photo, taken by an astronaut on board the space station in 2019, it would depend on lighting and environmental conditions, but I think you probably could make out HS2 if you had a look now. So why can you see HS2 but not any of our other rail lines?
Because it's not HS2 that you're seeing. It's the earthworks required to construct it. Here in Buckinghamshire, they're building the Wendover Dean Viaduct. When it's finished, it'll look something like this. But right now, it's just a construction site, 250 meters wide, and a very different color from the surrounding landscape. Stretch that out in a line across the country, and that's a pretty good recipe for pattern recognition in our brains. In a few years' time, this work will be finished, and HS2 will become part of our national infrastructure. At that point, it'll be no more visible than any other rail line. So if you're watching this from space, welcome to the channel, and make the most of it, because you won't be able to see HS2 for much longer.